Welcome to HTML file paths, also known as URL, Uniform Resource Locators. HTML file paths are essential in specifying the location of a web page or resource on the Internet. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced web developer, this comprehensive guide will provide you with all the knowledge you need to master HTML file paths. Join us as we explore absolute and relative file paths, common errors, best practices, and much more. We will unravel the mysteries of HTML file paths and equip you with the necessary skills to navigate through the complex world of web resources. So, grab your preferred hot beverage, sit back, and let's dive into the fascinating world of HTML file paths. Before we start exploring HTML file paths, let's make sure you have a basic understanding of web development and HTML concepts. Having prior knowledge about HTML tags, elements, and web page structure will enhance your learning experience in this video. What exactly are absolute file paths? Simply put, they provide the exact location of a web resource from the root directory. In this section, we will examine the components of an absolute file path, understand how to construct them correctly, and explore real-world examples. What exactly are absolute file paths? Simply put, they provide the exact location of a web resource from the root directory. In this section, we will examine the components of an absolute file path, understand how to construct them correctly, and explore real-world examples. As with any aspect of web development, there are certain best practices you should follow to ensure optimal performance and maintainability of your HTML file paths. In this section, we will discuss these best practices, including organizing your file structure, using shorthand notations, and leveraging resource loading techniques. No one is perfect, and even seasoned web developers can make errors in file path implementation. In this section, we will explore common file path errors, ranging from broken links to incorrect directory references. You will learn how to diagnose these errors and implement appropriate fixes to ensure a seamless browsing experience. Conclusion. We have reached the end of our journey through HTML file paths. By now, you should have a solid understanding of absolute file paths, relative file paths, best practices, and common errors to avoid. Remember, mastering HTML file paths is crucial for creating robust and user-friendly web applications. So, go forth and utilize this knowledge to build amazing web experiences.